We were in Atlanta over the weekend. We had an incredible time. If we seem a little slow and a little tired this morning, it's because we are. I don't know.
Still a little beat up. I don't know how these live show people
I really don't.
It's a tough game.
It takes so much out of you. But we had a truly wonderful time. It was great to just feel the energy of all these people in the room and interact with them and all that.
Just meeting the fans and meeting people and having such a great time. It was a real participatory show. Like, we asked a lot of questions and we just put together...
engaged.
Exactly.
And, responsive.
We wanted to just make sure, the people who are at the show know this, but it was all just about thank you to the audience, to all of you who showed up for us, as that's how we were thinking about it. So from the shows from here on out, the vibe was good vibes only. Everything was positive. That's something that we really wanted to program entirely in the show. Not just make it a good show, but a good experience for everybody. Like, while they were there with each other, people were talking, having a great time. We put together a little promo reel just to show you what exactly it was like there in Atlanta, and to show you why you should buy tickets to Chicago and to future shows. So we're gonna have links to the Chicago show in the description if you live in the vicinity. Here's a little taste of what you can expect.
We wanted to start, Saagar, drum roll. We finally have the date.
It's finally happening. The date, the announcement, the link, it's all over, people. After I've gone to war for all of you. We're coming to Atlanta.
It gives me great pleasure to say this. Good evening, everybody. We have an amazing show for all of you, Atlanta. Krystal, what do we have today?
So guys, we are very, very excited to be here with you this evening. We have all kinds of things planned for you. Our friends Kyle and Marshall are gonna join us in a little while. We love y'all. Thank you so much, and we will see you.
We'll see you all next time. We'll see you on Breaking Points. I want to thank every single one of you. Thank you so much.
Wow. I do not wish anyone else the curse of having to hear your own voice.
Yeah.
But it was a great show. We had a great time. I think everybody there really enjoyed it. So we had a lot of fun segments. We learned some lessons about things we're going to turn up even more during the next show.
Because we asked people in the audience where they came from.
Right.
And of course, I mean, you had a lot of people, actually not even that many people from Atlanta. There were way more people from outside of Atlanta.
From like Georgia and
area. Bunch of East Coast, bunch of like Midwest, bunch of West Coast. And then we started to say, okay, were there people that came from out of the country? Somebody came from Japan.
Yeah, we had Japan, we had New Zealand, we had two
Canada,
from London.
2 people from London.
Yeah.
It was wild to
awesome.
me.
Yeah,
so the people who came from New Zealand, you got a t-shirt for being from the furthest away.
That's our gimmick, which is that whoever comes from the farthest away, just a t-shirt. That's the bare minimum of our gratitude that we can
originally the thought was we'd send him home with our like monologue.
But I'm like, how is he going to fly home with us?
Take him on the plane. That's like a curse. It's more a curse than a gift.
Yeah, so we're not going to curse those who came. So thank you all so much for coming. That's why we've got Chicago. We've got the tickets down there. If you're in the Midwest vicinity, we highly recommend buying those tickets. The pace is going to be kind of like one a month. So we've got it right there. The Vic Theater,
15th.
Chicago, October 15th. The tickets are on sale now for the general public. There is a link down in the description of this video. Also, Friday was not just Atlanta, it was Counterpoints, the launch of Counterpoints, which was awesome. They did a fantastic job. You guys really responded to it. It did really, really well for a debut show, both on podcast and on YouTube. So we're really happy with how it all turned out. I mean, send in your feedback, premium members and others, like obviously, and just, we just want to thank you all so much. So many of the people who've signed up to continue to fund the expansion of things like Counterpoints, our partners, and all of that. We have that discount going on right now, 10% as a Counterpoint special until, I think, October 5th? I forget,
like that.
Whatever. If you guys want it extended, we'll extend it. As you see, we have very rigid corporate practices. October 5th, we've got the discount there, so you can get 10% off on your annual membership. That's the one that absolutely helped us the most in terms of cash flow, planning, and all of those things. So thank you all to those who've taken advantage of it so far. It really does mean a lot.
That was one of the things that was really cool about being live in Atlanta, is to see how psyched people were about Counterpoints.
Yeah, it got a huge pop. Like, it was a cheer.
Huge response to the launch of Counterpoints.
Awesome.
So that was exciting to see. And like you said, I watched back the show. Obviously, we were a little busy on Friday getting ready for our live show, but I watched it back, and I thought they did a phenomenal job. They got great chemistry together, very thoughtful content. And as we had said before, like their ideological differences are a little different than ours. The things they focus on are a little bit different. So I really like having that added into the mix.
I'm totally with you.
Adds to the whole content.
I thought Emily did a great job on the border thing. Also, that means we don't have to cover it since she already did. So I was like, that's great. I was like, thank you, Emily. That was another, the other thing was they get to cover timely stuff. Like, there was the Trump comments. They covered it. They had and that's one of my only regrets. Like with the schedule, sometimes we have to wait a couple of days. So the audience got, like an immediate take with that, which is something I think is important.
The stuff that gets left the longest is things that break like Thursday, Friday. Because things that break Thursday afternoon, then we don't get a chance to cover till Monday.
Right.
So now we have them to, cover in a timely manner things that are breaking over Thursday and Friday. So I do think it fills a hole in terms of, what we're able to provide here. So
absolutely.
Congrats to them. Thank you guys for the great response. Thank you to Atlanta, and would love for you to jump on top of getting those Chicago tickets. Is now open to anyone. Can go out and grab the tickets. Response already has been super, super positive, so very excited about that one too.
Everyone
will be recovered by then.
Everyone who attended, I've gotten so many amazing messages and tweets, Instagrams, like all those people are just so happy to be there. My favorite part was not even about them coming to see us, is them connecting with each other.
Yes.
Talking, having a good time.
Yes.
Apparently there are people having debates in the audience with each other. Very friendly debates.
It was
very friendly debates. I love that.
I mean, this kind of blew Kyle's mind because we talk all the time about the audience is really ideological diverse. It really is across the map. And in real time, we did a debate on student loan debt. Like you could see the audience was 50. I mean, it was completely divided.
50,
and like imagine what other podcast or show or anything can actually bring those people together and like nothing but love in the room when you have that total divide on a like central issue right now. So it was cool to see that live, the like diversity on the age diversity, racial diversity, everything. I mean, across the board. So it really was. It did. Even though I'm tired today, it did restore me in a certain way as well to just be with everybody and reconnect with the people who, the show really means something to them. So thank you to everyone who came.
Everyone from a 90-year-old to like, I think there was a child there.
There was a kid there with a sign,
From like a small child. So
which
love that.
Might have curbed some of my
I didn't know he was there.
There was a kid there.
Until afterwards, I might have curbed some of my language,
Sorry,
but
Mom and Dad.
it is what it is. Just I guess we should put a rating, whatever in the future. So thank you all so much.
Cable news is ripping us apart, dividing the country, making it impossible to function as a society, and making it impossible to know just what is true and what is false. But the good news is they are failing and they know it.
That is why we're building something new, a new mainstream, a healthier one, something more trustworthy, something that we are going to need in one of the most pivotal times in American history. We are building up here for the midterms, for the upcoming presidential election, but we need your help. So if you can help us out by becoming a premium member today at breakingpoints.com, we're trying to change America for the better and the entire world.
So what are you waiting for, guys? Go to breakingpoints.com and sign up and help us build a new mainstream.